I know, it literally feels like Chapter 5 Season 3 just came out. You're not wrong, because technically we're only about halfway through this season. Believe it or not, Chapter 5 Season 4 is already leaked. So far, it looks to be one of the greatest seasons we've ever gotten. Not just because it's entirely themed around the Marvel Universe, it's also directly related to that mysterious bunker we've all been focused on, as well as the Stark Industry rift beacons that are set up across the island. During this video, I'm going to reveal every single thing you could want to know about the new season, and even show you a way to use some brand new Marvel Mythics. But first, if you don't hit the thumbs up button on this video, exactly 111 days whenever you log on to Fortnite, this'll happen. No! If you do hit the thumbs up button on this video, exactly 111 days when you log on to Fortnite, this will be waiting for you. Choice is all yours, so choose carefully. Ladies and gentlemen, we've wasted too much time. We got a ton of awesome stuff to cover right here in this video, including revealing the brand new season, Chapter 5 Season 4. Let's get into it. Now, super quickly, before we get into the biggest Chapter 5 Season 4 leaks, first things first, ladies and gentlemen, the mystery about the secret bunker here on the Chapter 5 Season 3 islands finally been solved and is directly connected to the Marvel theme of next season. Let's check this out. In case you didn't know, the tease throughout the entire season that contained inside of this bunker something very, very powerful, mysterious, and evil. The biggest hint towards that is the mysterious sound effect that plays whenever you get close to it. Very clearly sounds like something trying to escape. You're able to find a bunch of these mysterious scratches that led all of us to believe that inside of the bunker would be some absolutely massive beast we'd have to defeat during a Fortnite live event, kind of like the Polar Peak monster. Trust me when I say that couldn't be any further from the truth. Instead, it came out that the claw marks you can see on it were actually made by none other than the Wolverine character. Biggest thing confirming this, that Epic Games is currently working on reworking the Wolverine Mythic claws for Season 4. Not to mention that the scratch marks themselves look exactly like the Wolverine claw marks we had back on the map in Chapter 2. And get a load of this. Currently, the secret bunker is codenamed Weapon Lab inside of the game files. When you hear Weapon Lab, you probably just think of the different bunkers and weapon mod benches that were introduced for the first time in Chapter 5, but Games is actually teasing something totally different. And that has to do with two characters here in Fortnite. One being this season's secret skin known as Magneto, and the other being Wolverine that we just talked about, as they each have one specific thing in common, being that they're each a member of the group known as the X-Men. And inside of the X-Men comics, there's actually one area that they visit known as the Weapon X facility. This is essentially a super secret lab where a bunch of weapons are created. It was even responsible for creating the Weapon X version of Wolverine. All of this essentially implies that inside of the secret bunker is the X-Men laboratory where they continue to develop new weapons, create mutants, and so much more. Now this basically confirms our first Battle Pass skin for the next season, being that Weapon X variant of Wolverine I talked about earlier, but Epic Games actually has some massive changes planned for his mythic ability, be totally different from the Wolverine mythic we had back in Chapter 2. And get this, you're actually able to try out an early version of it right here inside of this creative map for the code you can see on your screen right now. In addition to that, you're also able to try out a bunch of other super awesome unfinished Marvel Mythics, as well as use the OG Infinity Gauntlet. Probably won't be in the next season, but it's still a cool touch to this awesome map. And that wasn't even the biggest Chapter 5 Season 4 leak. Don't worry, we'll cover that next. But first, for literally the longest time here in Fortnite, been one collaboration that everyone has been asking Epic Games for. Talking about the series known as Five Nights at Freddy's. The good news is, this collab is finally coming in the next season's Battle Pass. Rumors of this possible collaboration have been floating around the community for years. We thought for sure we were going to see this happen back in Chapter 2 Season 5, as I'm sure we all remember at the center of the map was actually the destabilized Zero Point. Each and every single week throughout that entire season, Zero Point itself would actually open up a rift portal connecting us to a different reality. That portal would then bring in a bunch of brand new collab skins into Fortnite. At this very same time, encrypted cosmetics were discovered that were codenamed French Fry. And every single time they come up with a code name, first letter of each of the words contained in it always match up perfectly with the first letters of the name of the skin. This led everybody believe that the encrypted cosmetic was none other than Freddy Fazbear. A few weeks later, the entire cosmetic set was deleted from the Fortnite game files. On top of that, Scott Cawthon, the creator of Five Nights at Freddy's, came out on Reddit and said they have no plans of collaborating with Fortnite within the next year. Following that, we all basically gave up hope entirely for the next year and a half, till the middle of last year when Five Nights at Freddy's actually released a movie in theaters, matched up perfectly with the release of Chapter 4 Season 4. On top of that, there were literally a ton of Five Nights at Freddy's references scattered throughout the Chapter 4 island, led all of us to believe that this was the time we were finally going to get that long-awaited collaboration. Fortunately, we were totally wrong. None of the F and AF characters were ever added to the game. Epic Games literally just gave us a massive hint, teasing a Five Nights at Freddy's collab in the very next Battle Pass. Check this out, right? In order to understand this, we need to take a look at the official Five Nights at Freddy's Twitter account. Just a few days ago, they made this cryptic tweet saying that there's going to be something something big release coming up here on August 8th. And get this, it just so happens that that's the very same day the brand new season will be releasing. The entire reason for this collaboration is incredibly interesting, because August 8th is actually the 10th anniversary of the first Five Nights at Freddy's game releasing, making it the perfect opportunity to finally bring them inside of Fortnite. I guess this was just a special occasion that Scott Cawthon, the creator, was waiting for. And even though the theme of the next season is entirely related to Marvel, I'm still incredibly excited to unlock Freddy in the next season's Battle Pass. But that's enough messing around. It's time for the moment you've all been waiting for. Let's check this out. As we all know, Chapter 5 Season 4 will be another Marvel season. It came out that this season will actually directly play off the Marvel Zero War comics. In case you didn't remember, that was a series of comics released in collaboration between Fortnite and Marvel, essentially documented the war between the Imagined Order and the Seven. It all took place right before the Collision Live event. Story will pick up right after when the Imagined and Geno entered into the Zero Point. Just so happened at the exact same time, Wolverine entered a brand new reality, being the reality we'll experience in the brand new season. We've already talked a lot about Wolverine returning. There's no sense in spending too much time on that. But another super important Marvel character will also be making the return in the next season. You guys check this out. In the Marvel Zero War comics, Dr. Doom himself actually teamed up with the Imagined Order. He later went on to betray them because he thought he was the only one that could create a truly perfect civilization. After betraying the Imagined Order, he opened up a portal to the exact same reality that Wolverine entered. Now, not only does this explain the brand new evil version of Dr. Doom that'll be in the next season, it also explains why Hope and the members of the Underground spent the entirety of Chapter 5 actually trying to locate Dr. Sloan. Because don't forget, Dr. Doom betrayed both Sloan and the Imagined Order. That was back when Dr. Sloan was a bad guy, was repeatedly doing everything in her power to destroy the Fortnite universe. Since then, Dr. Sloan has had a change of heart, like throughout all of Chapter 4 when she was actually a good guy, trying her best to help us save all reality. So this time, Dr. Sloan and all the other members of the Marvel Universe actually gonna be assisting us in putting an end to Dr. Doom's reign. We've still yet to reveal the biggest part of Chapter 5 Season 4, because you can't forget, an absolutely massive part of the Marvel Zero War comics were the members of the Seven. And I don't just mean one or two members, literally the entire faction. As we know, Epic Games have been teasing the return throughout all of Chapter 5 so far, like with Valeria, who literally spent the first season studying where they went and what happened to them. Check this out, right? I'm sure we'll remember at the very end of the Collision Live event, the Foundation and Agent Jones entered into the Zero Point to chase after Geno. After that, we got a sneak peek of what the reality they entered looks like, and we were essentially left to assume that the Foundation has been stuck there ever since. Bad news is, this likely means we won't see the original version of the Foundation we're all familiar with, instead an altered version created by his time in that brand new reality. Another member of the Seven that will be returning will actually be the first member we ever found out about, being the Visitor himself. Turns out the Visitor this entire time has actually been Agent Jones. It's basically a snapshot of the Visitor that was created one of the numerous times he's entered the Zero Point. We know this because the Vengeance Jones NPC literally refers to himself as the strong and silent type, which matches up perfectly with the character description for the Visitor from Chapter 3. All of these characters will be returning thanks to the Stark Industry Rift Beacons you're able to see in front of me right now in-game. Just don't forget, last week, a total of 3 of these were set up across the Fortnite island. Far from the first time we've ever seen these things. The first time was actually all the way back during the Chapter 1 Season X event. All of the different Rift Beacons set up across the island were responsible for opening up a bunch of portals that brought the members of the Seven to the island. At the time, we didn't know they were the members of the Seven, because each and every single one of them were actually inside of one of the different Seven rockets. Currently, it's believed that in order to power up all of the different Rift Beacons, you need to collect all of the missing gems for that piece of Pandora's box that Hope is collected. However, what Hope doesn't know is doing all of this will also bring back Dr. Doom. Will continue his conquest for control of the universe in the next season of Fortnite. What the heck is this in front of me, boys? It looks like a boss car, but it's not a boss car. It's just like a boring one. Does have some little NPCs in it. Let's eliminate them. Oh my goodness. They just took like half my shield. Come here, boys. Come here, come here, come here. There we go. Now let's get this one. Yes, thanks for playing. Oh, someone's shooting at me. Someone's shooting at me. Here they are, here they are, here they are. What? Oh my goodness, I'm almost dead. I'm almost dead. Focus up, focus up. There's one. Yes, thanks for playing. Oh, no way. We got the battle bus right here. Let's go, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Uh-oh, we're running out of fuel. Might as well hop in a different car. Oh, what's going down over there? Let's get involved. What do you say, boys? Got one? Got another? Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Ready? Here we go, boys. Here we go. One. We got this guy. Yes! We got a swimmer down there. Where are you trying to go, buddy? Nowhere. That's the answer. Got him. Oh, one of the final enemies. One of the final enemies. Got him. Whoa, the final enemy's right here. Right here in my box. Right here in my box. Ready? Oh, what a shot, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. A huge victory royale. More and more Chapter 5 Season 4 leaks are coming out each and every single day. I'm going to make sure to tweet them all out for you guys over my official Twitter account at HomeGamesYT. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Have an absolutely incredible rest of your day. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.